Happy Easter holiday, Easter Bunny, and welcome to episode number 20. 20, we made it to episode 20.
Yeah,
Courage Pays Better Than Fear podcast. How are you feeling this Friday?
I am ready to meet up with family, and I know my stepfather, he's an amazing cook, and I'm sure he's got some really good food waiting for us on Sunday. So excited to see family, excited to just kind of take the weekend and just chill, hang out.
Yeah, and that's actually our episode today. We were talking, what are we gonna get into? You know what? There just comes a point where you just need to stop, go off the grid, be with family, recharge, relax. So we're going to talk a little bit about that today as our topic of conversation here on episode number 20. I can't believe that it's April 7th already.
Spring is here. I mean, it's in full effect, at least up here in the Northeast. Or in Pennsylvania where we're at. We went fishing last week, caught some trout, took the kids out. They had a blast. Got the kids together yesterday. It was like, it was probably 80 degrees out. It was just a beautiful day yesterday. I am very much a seasonal person. In the wintertime, I can get a little dark and gloomy, but when spring and summer is here, I'm out full effect. Like, it is on.
It's the Edward effect.
It's the Edward effect. The Special Eddie effect.
Yes.
Is what it is.
So let's go ahead and jump in. Episode 20. I believe that I'm up for the
You were up for the Furious 3.
All right.
And we'll keep it PG.
Yeah, those questions you asked me a couple of times.
You liked answering them. So superstition, I know you have some superstitions. What's the most irrational superstition that you have?
I got a lot of them.
You got a lot of them? Just pick one that stands out.
Like I'll give you two. I have certain songs that if I associate them with like bad times or like bad things that have happened, I can't listen to them because I'm afraid that other bad stuff is going to happen today, so it's going to like bring negative energy back.
It's going to bring negative energy
back. So there are some songs that I won't listen to anymore because
you feel like it's going to bring the negative energy back.
Yeah. And then another one that I have is
did I ask you for two?
I'm giving you two. I always deliver. I over-deliver.
Underachiever.
That's right. So if I find a penny heads up on the ground, I pick that stuff up, put it in my shoe, and it's good luck. I
remember that.
I get hyped up when I find a penny heads up.
And now that I think about it, there's that song that comes on.
The Jocko song.
Yeah, the Jocko song. There's that song that talks about the death of a loved one, and as soon as that song comes on, he hops off whatever he's doing, and he's just like, he's changing it. I'm just like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
He's just like, nope, no, I can't listen to that.
Yeah, negativity in, negativity out. So I protect what comes into my brain.
All right. What is the weirdest food combination that you enjoy?
Weirdest food combination? I think we talked about this.
Did we do this one before?
You did that one. Remember I said the peanut butter and
we did. Yeah, we did. All right, so let's go.
Damn, bro. You do need a break.
I know, right? What's the stupidest thing you ever did on a dare?
Oh, gosh.
So someone dared you to do something. What was one of the dumbest things?
I've done a lot of stupid things on a dare. I don't think I needed a dare to do some of the shit that I've done. Dumbest thing I ever did on a dare. Can I just give you something dumb
you can give me something stupid like pouring all the gasoline.
Yeah, so here, this was kind of recent.
Moron.
So, we got a big fire pit. Like to have fires at the house.
Just doesn't know how to start them.
Yeah, so I'm pretty good at starting fires. Just one day, it wasn't lighting for whatever reason, so I got some gasoline out, and I've done that several times and never had any issues, but even after I poured the gas on, it wasn't lighting. So I'm like, what in the world is going on? So I got like deep in the fire pit with the lighter, and I lit it, and all of a sudden it went, and it knocked me back over. I fell, like, rolled down the hill. My wife came outside. I was like, what was that? It sounded like an explosion. It's like, oh, it was nothing.
It was an explosion.
So, yeah, but it was like something out of an action movie. So that was pretty dumb.
Yeah.
And I don't mess with gasoline
So
anymore.
we had a fire the other day when the kids were over, and he saw me over there with the gasoline, and he comes running over. He's like panicking, like, what are you doing? I'm like, I am not you. I'm not going to dump a 5-gallon bucket of gasoline on a fire and then reach my arm in the middle of it and try to set it.
I mean, I had my face up in there and everything. I'm surprised I'm still alive.
That was pretty dumb.
It was.
Theme songs. If you had to pick a theme song that best describes you, which theme song would it be?
Oh, man.
That might be a tough one.
That is a tough one.
We didn't start the fire.
This day and age, it's got to be something from Akira the Dawn.
Okay.
Jeez, man, that's a tough one. I mean,
Phil
there's so
Collins,
many.
We didn't start the fire.
No, here we go. I'm going to go with Jocko, Akira the Dawn, Good.
Good.
And the whole message behind that song is if something bad happens to you,
good.
Good. If you lose your job, good. If you fail at something, good. If you lose your money, good. It's an opportunity. And I like that. I like to think that I embody the spirit of optimistic defiance that go ahead and tell me I can't do something, or go ahead and say something's impossible, because I eat that up. And I love that.
Yeah.
And no matter what the situation is, I'm never going to back down. Good.
Yeah.
That's
a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I know. I think about that song all the time. It's you got, we all face our challenges every day. There's probably not a day that one doesn't face a challenge, but you think of that theme song, Good. It's spot on.
Yeah.
Right?
And
you gotta take whatever bad that happens and find the good in it.
Yep.
Right? And find what lesson can I learn, what opportunity is being presented to me right now.
Yep. Like yesterday. So I had the opportunity to trade with Jake, one of our Replace Your Dollar clients. I took a short on Meta in the morning, got trapped, got smoked, lost about $900. But then I was like, this is very strong in the other direction, bullish, found my opportunity, got set up, got in, and quadrupled that.
The 900?
Yeah.
Nice.
So, you're
good. Yeah, good. Right? That was a good thing.
Good. Yep. Good Furious 3 there.
Yeah.
All right. So episode 20, we're talking about just taking time to pause, reflect, relax, rejuvenate, spend time with family and friends, not having any targets. And I think this weekend we're just kind of looking forward to just taking a break, shutting the brain off. Yeah. I know that I've been having some trouble just kind of, things have been so busy with Replace Your Dollar, which is phenomenal. We have so many clients.
How many clients do you have now?
We're about 30.
Yeah, that's nice.
30 clients. So we are growing. So with that, the coaching that's going on, the trading, family life, it's all beautiful busyness. It's great, great stuff. But part of that is your brain just goes and goes and goes and goes. And we were talking today at the gym. I just need time to just shut it off and just relax.
And a lot of the times that has to do with turning your phone off, right?
Yep.
Just if you're around family, I encourage all of you this weekend, Easter weekend, if you're going to be around family, I know you got family coming in today. We'll start linking up with family probably tomorrow. Actually, tonight we're going to go meet up with some good friends of ours for dinner. But take the time, turn the phone off. Yep. Turn the phone off. You see if you can do it for 24 hours. Be in the moment. I know we've probably talked about this before, but the people that you're going to meet this weekend, you only have a certain amount of numbers or certain amount of times that you're going to see that person again. And, for those of you who have older parents out there, really start to reflect on that. Really start to think on that, right? If you have older parents, there's a set number of times that you're going to see that person again. Make it count. Don't be on your phone. Don't be, on the freaking looking at the stock market.
Stock market's closed today, bro.
Oh, that's good. And it's closed on the weekends, but you're still on your phone a lot.
Yeah, I need to disconnect. Bro.
Yeah. So I would say take the chance, disconnect. I'm gonna do the same. There's some things that I got to monitor for Replace Your University, but other than that, I'm just gonna chill with the family and be present.
Yeah, and you bring up a good point. So in Jesse Itzler's book, Living with the Monks, he talks about the concept of you don't know how many times you have left with people around you that you love. So, and he talks about his parents. I forget how old his parents were in the book, but I think they were in their 80s or something along those lines. And he was saying, think of it in terms of how many more Christmases do I have with them? How many more Thanksgivings? And he was saying, if I'm lucky, maybe 5, right? Think about that with your kids. How many more Easters do you have with them?
Yeah.
And here's the other thing. You might think that you have 5, 10, 15, 20 years, but we all know, unfortunately, life happens where the unexpected can come down and just shut it down, right?
Yeah.
So that's where we have to appreciate it, live in the moment. And a lot of the times when we're talking about these things, we need to hear it just as much as you.
Yeah, this is kind of like therapy for us.
Yeah.
Like, like he was mentioning kids, yesterday after, Jeremy left, like I went back and I put my kids to sleep and I couldn't sleep. And so I went back into their room to check on them. My mind races a lot. So I just went back in their room to check on them and they were both laying there on the floor, all snuggled up and cute, and just like, I'm like, I gotta lay down with these guys, right? So I just laid down with these guys, held them, and like, I'm looking at my youngest son's face, and I'm just like, man, like, you're so little right now. Like, I don't want you to get older. I don't want you to grow up. Like, I know when you guys become teenagers, like, mom and dad aren't that important anymore. It's all about your friends, and I know it's coming. And I just, you can't prepare for something like that. So I really sometimes like try to absorb those moments. And last night was one of them. And, the holidays are always some of those moments where you try to absorb that and just live in that moment. And traveling, right? So giving your family life experiences that they'll remember forever.
Yeah.
That's one of my biggest goals is give them experiences that they'll remember forever.
Right.
So.
And I'm sure a lot of you out there are empty nesters. We were talking last night, like that is going to be such a difficult time. I know for me, I'm going to be a mess when these guys leave the home, but man, just like even this podcast, like we're gonna one day this is gonna end.
They might be like most millennials, bro, where they stay in their parents' basement.
No, they got to get the hell out. So mommy and daddy have some catching up to do. So, but like I mean, even in terms of us doing this, like this isn't gonna last forever. We gotta appreciate.
I don't know, man. I could see us 60, 70 years old.
I'm saying
at that point we're drinking beers.
I'm saying I hope, but we're not promised anything. Like,
yeah, we're not.
We have to value and appreciate these moments, like this time of life that we're in right now. Mm-hmm. All the good fortune and prosperity, health that we've had, our families, like we're blessed. I mean, what better time this weekend to just stop, sit back, reflect, and just, man, life is good.
Yeah, I mean, my buddy Vito, like he struggled. I'm not going to get into the details of it, but he's doing amazing right now, and he wakes up every morning and he basically says to himself, like, how dare I even think about complaining, knowing where I was 4 years ago. I'm waking up next to his daughter, his beautiful wife, and in a nice, safe home that's warm, in a warm bed. Considering where he was 4 years prior to that, 5 years prior to that, he gets up in the morning, he reminds himself of that every day. Yeah. And now, I've never had like that kind of like strong experience to be able to do that, but he reminded me, he was just like, bro, how dare you even think about complaining? Like, you have a beautiful family, beautiful life, like things are good, you have your own business, like, how dare you even think about getting up with a negative mindset or complaining to anybody about anything? And I think about that all the time, and it changes my mindset in the morning. Like, there's things that you can do in the morning to really set your mind right for the day. Yeah. There's that, and then there's also something we need to get back to doing is we used to text each other, like, what are 3 things that we're grateful for? Yeah. Vito and I started that, and then I started doing it with him, and it really does put things in perspective for today. So if that's what you got to do, it's hard at first, but you get into the routine, and if that's what you got to do to keep things positive, I encourage you to do that this weekend. I know we all have those family members out there that can be a pain in the ass. I know I got one of them. But if he decides to show up, I'm going to forget about everything that's happened in the past, and I'm just going to take that moment because you never know, right? You never know with people. So enjoy your family, enjoy Easter, just talk to your kids about what Easter's all about and, enjoy that time.
So the 2 takeaways, 2 action items for today, for this weekend. Number 1, be grateful, be present, enjoy the moment, relax, get away from work, get away from real estate, trading.
All of it.
Get away and just enjoy this time because you never know if you're going to get it again. And number 2, stop complaining, bitching, and moaning about
everything.
Just enjoy everything that you have.
Yeah.
Because we all have life, we all have an opportunity, and you can't ask for anything more than that. And at that, I think that
concludes
number
today.
20. I think we're to the point.
We're getting there, bro.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Abundance coming up pretty soon.
Not too long. Speaking of family, he's got his mom calling.
Mom's calling on the phone. She can yell at me.
You better have that dinner ready for her, boy.
I know. Anyway, that's going to do it for episode number 20 of the Courage Pays Better Than Fear podcast. You can check out Edmund Fontana and the Replace Your Employer team. You want to share?
Yeah, I mean, so like I said, we got a boot camp coming up. Just go to Replace Your University. One of the pathways underneath there is Replace Your Employer. It's all about real estate investing. We give anybody a free opportunity to be on our team, free for a week, to see what it's like to be a real estate investor, to make sure it's the right decision for you.
And what about Replace Your Economy?
Replace Your Economy. So starting next week, Monday, we have a five-day event coming up. It's live. It's like $97 to join. Share it with your friends and family because we're trying to get as many people there as possible. Many of you are already Replace Your Mortgage clients. This is going to be an opportunity for you to potentially upgrade and replace your entire economy. So you don't have to worry about the mess that is going on in this country today with the banks. You will literally be your own economy.
Well said. And for those of you who want to learn how to trade the markets consistently, profitably, successfully, let's link up. Replace Your Dollar is linked in the show notes. We got our Bootcamp 2.0 coming up the second week of May. You can win up to $150,000 in funded accounts to trade. You heard that correctly, $150,000. Check that out. If you want to get on the team, get on board, and you want to make a trade like I did with Meta yesterday where you're making Meta money, just reach out to me, let me know. But we love you guys. Have a phenomenal Easter holiday, and we will see you next week for episode number 21 of the Courage Pays Better Than Fear podcast, because courage
pays better than fear. Take care.
All right, perfect.